And today we're going to negotiate the budget. It's going to be long and tough negotiations. I welcome the proposal of the President of the Council for the next European budget because it puts a strong emphasis on the flagships we have for Europe, that is the European Green Deal and making Europe fit for the digital age. For us it's important that, for example, at least 25% of the overall budget will be mainstreamed on a project and dedicated to projects that are within the European Green Deal. I very much welcome that the Just Transition Fund is now integrated in the budget and thus bringing fresh money into the budget. And for me it's very important that there is the proposal of own new resources, be it non-recyclable plastic waste or own new resources from the emission trading system. The point that is important here is, as the budget is rather tight, own new resources for the European Union would mitigate the pressure while paying into the ecological and the digital transition Europe has to embrace to win the future. So it's going to be tough and long negotiations. At the very end, for me it is important to defend a modern budget, the new priorities, that is the digitalisation, that is Horizon Europe, Invest Europe. This is topics like connecting Europe facilities or digital Europe. And we need a modern budget. The proposal we have is a good starting point, and I think it is very important to emphasize that if Europe wants to prosper in the next decade, it has to invest in innovation and research, it has to invest in the new priorities. So the modernizing of the budget is my goal in these negotiations. It is a proposal, so we have to see the overall budget with all the different interests that are in it, and we'll see at the very end how the outcome is. Thank you.
President, what would you say to critics that argue
are going to be long and tough discussions. I'm putting the emphasis on a modern budget. And I'm happy to see that the proposal is focusing on the two flagships we have. That is the European Green Deal and making Europe fit for the digital age. For example, by mainstreaming at least 25% of the budget for projects that serve the European Green Deal. For me it's important to defend the modern policies. That is research and innovation. This is Erasmus and Horizon Europe. This is also the digital Europe. So we need a modern budget.
So do you think that the figure that the Council has proposed is enough to make Europe more competitive and more climate friendly?
Well, this is the reason why we're negotiating. There are many different interests that have to be convened with this budget. But good is that, as I said, it puts emphasis on the modern policies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.